Hello, guys. Welcome to the stream once again. It's good to have you. So, this is a series that has been on for a while. We are looking at how to build a retail sales dashboard. So we've looked at a bunch of things, starting from the conceptualization, uh, getting to understand the problem statement and the approaches you are to use, and most of the common things that are encountered in your process of building a good and a business relevant dashboard. So, if this is your first time of joining this stream, I would encourage you to go and look at our previous videos. And if you have any challenge or there is something that um, you want us in this stream to throw more light on, you can drop a comment on the comment section below. And you have any concern or you have an idea of a video which you think it's going to do justice to um, explaining this topic better, or maybe some other concepts, that will be greatly appreciated. So I am not going to go ahead to do a lot of concept definition. So I want to see how to keep the stream as short as possible. All right. So today we are looking at Power BI and how to navigate, especially if you are new to Power BI or you are new to data analysis in general. So mastering Power BI navigation and usage. So this is an essential guide on navigating Power BI. So whether you are a business analyst or you're looking to deepen your skills, or you're a beginner taking your first step, this course is going to equip you with the knowledge you need to confidently explore and utilize Power BI's powerful features. There's a lot of hidden insight locked in within your data, which you can do justice to that, understanding how to use Power BI. So, understanding Power BI interface is designed for intuitive data exploration and report creation. So, you are going to familiarize yourself with uh, core components. The first step towards having your dashboard effective. So we'll look at Ribbon, your first pen, your field pen, visualization pen, report view canvas. All right. So without wasting time, I want us to get on Power BI. So immediately I'm going to assume that you have installed Power BI on your PC. In case you've not done that, it's simple. There's a lot of tutorial online. But if you still want me to do a video on how to install Power BI, then you can just drop it on the comment section below. So you can just go ahead and type um, Power BI download, and can just go to the official website and go ahead and download. The download and installation is simple to follow, and if there is any confusion about how to go about this, there's a 1001 tutorial on YouTube and several other free platforms. Yeah, so let's get straight to it. So Power BI. Okay. So one thing about Power BI is that Power BI was developed by Microsoft, and just like several other Microsoft applications, the ribbons and how things are structured on this interface is quite similar to Microsoft Excel and several other Microsoft applications. So getting to know this wouldn't be so much of wouldn't be so much of a challenge. So, but I'm not going to bore you with a lot of jargons. I'm going to take you straight to the things that are very, very important. The things, should I say something like state of the art, that you are expected to know as a data analyst or someone that is a Power BI expert. So when you look at the left side of your window when you open up your Power BI, we are currently on the report view. So when you start building your reports, everything will be displayed here. Everything will be displayed here. Then, and immediately you take your mouse cursor on each of these tabs, you are going to have a tooltip. So you have your report view, you have your table view, then you have your model view. Then this is DAX query view. So report view is what we are currently on. The next tab there is going to take you to the table view. So currently, so many things are blank and you are seeing the default state of Power BI. But immediately you start interacting with your data, it's going to be different. So those three are the most common that you'll be using most frequently. And then when you are getting to advanced stuff, this is where you are going to write your DAX query. So DAX is more like a programming language that is built essentially for Power BI. But there's a way you can import it into Excel, but it's very, very efficient with Power BI. So instead of just doing a click and drop and a bunch of clicks, you can more like a programming language, and it's fun. Yeah. All right. So when you look at the right side of your window, you have your filters here. So this is where you are going to filter your data, your visuals, etc. When you are adding the visuals to your report view, then this is where you are going to customize the charts that you'll be including, and you have your data just as the name entails. All the tables, all the data sets you'll be importing, you'll be able to see them here, and you'll be able to navigate them here. And when you come to this down part of your window, you have the different tabs, and this is pretty much what you see in Excel. So in Excel, you have sheets, the default name, but here you have page as the default name. So the first here you have your page one, you have page two, you have you can add as much page as you want, and there's a way you can interconnect the different pages, and just as you could do with Excel, you can rename this page to whatsoever you want. Maybe you can call this dashboard. So it's all about your personal preference. So, and there's a lot of interesting things you can do here. So there's so much to talk about here, but I want to show you what we'll be working with. So before the video, if you were here in the previous stream, I downloaded some data sets which I want us to work with. So, and I'm going to go ahead and import one of these data sets for the purpose of this tutorial. So to get your data, it's very simple and straightforward. If you um, look at this your report view, uh, you can import your data from Excel sheets. You can import your data from SQL, so you can connect directly to your database. Then you can even just paste data into a blank table. So that's just all about personal preference. Then you can use a sample data. So Power BI also has a built-in sample data that you can use for practice. So you can use that as well. And if you don't have the, should I say, your preferred means of getting your data set here. For instance, you want to connect to Microsoft SQL Server, and or you want to connect to a website, you have other options. So if you come to your menu bar, you have get data. So you can just click on it. So you see you can get your data from Excel workbook. You can get your data from Power BI semantic model, data flow, dataverse, SQL server, analysis services, text CSV, and blank query. So there are several options of getting your data set. It's like limitless, and there's even here more. When you click on more, you are going to see more options, just as the name entails. So, but we are not going to go into that now. So let's just go ahead and go to get data and click on text slash CSV. So I have four CSV files here. You can decide to import one of these. So let me go ahead with retail sales data set. So all these data set was gotten from Cargo. So so if you don't know what Cargo is an open source platform where um, you can host your data sets, and you can also go and look at the data sets that other people are using. Now, there are so many things happening on my screen currently, which I know that you are not seeing because of the means I'm using to record this stream. And I think that calls for, maybe I may have to record the entire screen, but there are so many other jargons that I'm trying to um, skim away from the stream so that you don't get distracted. But if you want me to show you most of the things going on behind the scene, you can just drop a comment so that I'll look into that. So now immediately you import your data, you see that the interface has changed. Now this right part of your screen where you have your data, it was initially empty, but now you now have a table called retail sales data sets. And you are not limited to only one table. You can import as um, much data as you want. So let me just go ahead and get the rest of the data sets. I'll just quickly load this. You have the second data set. So let me import at least three data sets. All right, so if you look at this left side, you see three different tables, and each of them they have something that is like a little arrow, so you can just click it and expand the table. So immediately you click on this arrow to expand, each of these box represents a column, and you can verify that by going to where you have um, that your data set. So if I go to this my data set and I open it up, so let me open this as well. And in the last one was mobile sales. All right, so when you look at this mobile sales, just pay attention to the columns. So you have transaction ID, you have dates, you have mobile model, you have brand, you have price, you have unsold, you have total revenue, you have customer age, you have customer gender, you have location, and you have payment method. So that is for mobile sales. Now, if you compare that with what you have on Power BI, immediately you come to Power BI. So let's go ahead and expand the mobile sales. You can compare, you have brand, customer age, customer gender, date, and if you pay attention, you see that the the order of the columns have changed, and that is because automatically Power BI organizes your column alphabetically, and I think that makes most sense. So that maybe if you have so many columns, you have a data set that has a lot of columns, instead of trying to should I say hustle your way around what where each thing is, you can just simply search for them alphabetically, just like in a dictionary, and it makes your work very very easy and efficient. So here you have this tab where you see all your tables. And when you go to the left side, you see this two tip table view. When you click on it, automatically it opens up um, your table view. So, and that's going to display the table. Okay, yeah, that's going to display the table that you have here. And if you notice, even though we have so many tables on this our so many tables that have been imported, I'm seeing only one table here, and that's because on the left side, that was the table that was selected. So the table that you'll be seeing here would be the one you selected on this data section. So if I want to have a quick view of the retail sales data set, I'll come and click on this table, right? Yeah. So using Power BI is very very simple and intuitive. Now, when you come to your data model, now your data model kind of simulates um, the model of a database, right? If you have worked with SQL database, you know that in a database, your data um, your database is configured in such a way that your data are filled up in tables. So your data are stored in tables, right? So, and those tables have uh, connections. They have a way that they are connected to themselves. So, and your data model helps you to create those connections. Now, if this data set that I have here was imported from a database, that connection could have been done automatically, but because they are not imported from a database, so you have to create the connection manually. All right. So to make this stream as short and efficient as possible, I want us to look at a few charts. Now, you have different kinds of charts, and the beautiful thing about the charts is that you don't have to select the data, unlike in Excel, before selecting the charts. I know there is also that option in Excel, but this is far more intuitive. So for instance, maybe the visualization or the chart I want to create is a a stacked bar chart, right? Or a horizontal or a horizontal bar chart. So I can just click on that chart, the chart that I want. Automatically, the chart has been included here. So what do I want to visualize? Now take note, you go to your data set. Now maybe I want to see, um, should I say, the brand. This might be a little bit cluttered. I want to see the brand that sells the most. So and just select the brand against looking for something like revenue. Yeah, total revenue. All right. So immediately after selecting that, we have something else that has come up here. And this is a common mistake that people make. Why? Because this is not going into the chart that you selected. So I'm going to quickly undo that. All right. So this is what you would do anytime you are doing something like this. After inserting the chart, click on the chart first before selecting the columns that you want to visualize. So you have the brand there, then you have the total revenue generated. And Power BI will automatically insert this chart for you. So uh, in case you are working with this for the first time and maybe the visual looks small, you want to have a better view of this visual. So what you do is you click on it and then you come to this place that says focus mode. Then you click on that focus mode. Automatically, it's going to make the chart to occupy um, the entire report view. So you can work with this, and this is going to be more intuitive. So these are the different brands. So automatically we can see the brand that makes us the most profit. Yeah. So to go back to your report view, just click on this back to report. So and while this reports or while this chart is selected, take note, you don't click out to unselect. While this chart is selected, you can change the chart by just coming to these visualizations. You can click on line chart if that is your preference. You can click on area chart. You can click on start area chart. You can click on line and stacked column chart. You can even change it to a donut chart or a pie chart. And if you are someone that has eye for visual appeal as myself, you would appreciate what has just come out here. And if we go to the focus mode to see everything, you see how automatically Power BI kind of like gives you the default beautiful overview and look of this your chart. So, and in subsequent tutorials, we are going to look at how to customize this chart and to have um, a better view, or to focus more on our audience instead of just on the chart to make it look nice, right? And a quick disclaimer, you wouldn't want to include something like this on your dashboard, your presentation. This is very, very cluttered. So we are going to look at how to deal with this. So, and this is not a full course on how to use Power BI, but this is just a basic overview of how to start interacting with um, your Power BI dashboard. There are so many things you can do with this knowledge. You can explore other tutorials. You can read up some documentations, how to use. You can even look up projects that people have built with Power BI, and the limit is actually endless. So I hope this tutorial help one or two persons to learn one or two things about how to use Power BI, how to import data into Power BI, and the basic navigations you need in Power BI. So if this helped you in any way, I would love that you leave a comment and subscribe to this channel, and also like the video to make it go as far as reaching to other people that are interested in this type of tutorial. So that is that for today. I want to see you in the next stream, where we'll start building out our dashboard with the data set that we got from Cargo. So until next time, stay safe and peace out.